Apologies for the horrible lighting. I wanted to complete this video, so I wanted to introduce it, and the lighting was crap, hence the candle. But this video, so all of the random ones coming up, they are lots of pinging. I'm popular. They are about food waste, which is something I'm very, very, very passionate about, and people who know me know that, and people who don't know me, you will come to know that. So please carry on and yeah, enjoy and let me know what you think. And warning, I start the next video very, very suddenly and very, very loudly, okay? You ready? 3, 2, 1. I have proof that you should never, ever, ever go by the best before dates when it comes to food. I have just come back from Christmas and I found that there was a carton of milk left in my fridge, and as you can see, 24th of December is meant to be gone by. Tastes absolutely fine. I've just had some, and to prove that it tastes nice, I'm going to drink some right in front of you. 24th of December. Ooh, it's very hard to do at the same time. Bottoms up. Tastes absolutely fine. I must admit, I opened it up and I gave it a sniff and I thought, oh my god, it's gonna smell so disgusting. And it didn't. And so I tasted it and voila. Don't go before best before dates. They are useless. Like, that's an estimate. They don't know what the actual thing's gonna be. So just test it out and smell it. If it looks really awful, or if you don't chance it, but the likelihood of it being okay is just as much as it being not okay. I have some mouldy cheese. Mouldy looks gross, but I'm not gonna throw it away. Do you know why? Because it's still edible. All you have to do is cut the sides off and it's absolutely fine. It's the same with carrots, same with lots of things actually. If you literally peel them off, it's still amazing underneath. It's just mouldy on the outside. I'll show you what it looks like now. And voila. Same bit of cheese, all the mouldy stuff off. And that's lovely. I'm not going to waste my money and amazing cheese. I love cheese. You don't want to throw cheese away. No, save it. So I've just got back from uni, spent all day there. But on the way back, en route, I popped by a complete stranger's house and picked up some Chinese green tea. And I did that with the Olio app. I don't know if many of you have heard it before. Unfortunately it's more for city people, so for all you people for like back home, so like in the middle of nowhere, you're probably not going to, but I'll see it, but hopefully you can try and set it up or get involved. Basically, Olio is a food wastage app. So basically, if you have any food, for example tea, that is like pretty much non-perishable, or things that have only just gone out best before date but they're still absolutely fine and edible, or even if you've got perfectly good food that shouldn't be, that you're not going to eat up basically, and instead of throwing this all away in the bin even before it's properly like eaten, I'm not getting my words out. Basically, if you've got food that you know you're going to waste, you can put it on this app, which I will show you, and people from near you, so it might be, you can choose up to how close you are, they can see it. So let me show you. Let me just get it up. So Olio app. So it's OLIO. I've just picked it up, so I've just got to say that I've picked it up. Basically, you've got to browse. So I don't know if you can see that very well. There we go. Basically, you go along here and it's got loads of different foods that just random people have put on, and it also tells you how close they are. So for example, this one, the cake one, is 1.7 miles away. So there's not actually that many people in my vicinity that got it, but what you do, click on it, and then it tells you about the product, and then it shows it, that's it. And it's completely for free. You can go over these people's house and pick it up for free. Some people ask for donations and they will not go to themselves, they will go to charities, and
it's basically, it's a non-profit thing. Our aim isn't to get money out of the stuff that we don't want, it's to stop that food going to waste. So yeah, so basically you go on, it tells you a little bit about it. So this place tells you about the institution, tells you where it is, tells you what times that you can pick up, and then tells you the person. So you can also go on the person, I think, and you can look at them and see what they're like. And it's a good way of meeting and talking to people. And so what is it on here? And you get, so this person's a champion. I think I'm a champion actually. I'm also a champion on here. And you can go through and see what items I've put up. So you can put up your own, you can put up others, and basically you just press request and you get to send a message saying like, oh hi, I'm interested in getting it, like what's your address, when is the best time to pick it up. And yeah, you can communicate. Like I took ages to pick this up, annoyingly, because it was horrible weather and I was not coming out just to get tea. But you can meet people up, you meet them in their homes, you're going around everywhere and meeting different people and seeing more of the city. So I've seen more of Brighton than I would have if I hadn't got it. And it stops wasting food. So much food goes to waste. It's unbelievable. And some people can, I'm an Olio ambassador. So basically for the University of Brighton. So basically there's loads of cards that you can get. So if you go onto their website to www.olio, I think that might be it, .co.uk, something like that. And you can ask to be like a volunteer or an ambassador. So you can get some flyers, posters, balloons, all sorts to like post to people. And then posters obviously to put up to try and raise awareness to people. And also I just tell everybody. But then you can also be a food waste hero. And that's when you go to like organisations, so maybe coffee shops, supermarkets, bakeries, anything like that, and you actually collect their stuff that they're going to throw away and you put it on. So that helps all of that food waste problem as well. So I know quite a lot of people who do it with bakeries, so they just get countless amounts of bread and just give it out to people who need it, which is just so much nicer to see food going to areas that need it. Because I don't know about you, it's devastating to hear that we're wasting so much food, like a ridiculous amount of food. If you go on the Olio website, it gives you so many statistics, but it's like millions of tons of like, so much food is wasted. Whereas you have some parts of the world where they don't have any food at all. It just doesn't make any sense. So, but no, so check it out. I absolutely love it. Free food. Like I don't buy tea. Like I was running low of tea. I've now got some green tea, and you can try different things out. Like I got some Lapsang Souchong tea, and it stinks, absolutely stinks. But I tried it yesterday, and it's lovely. And I would have never have bought that ever, and I didn't have to because I got it for free instead. And yeah, make friends, and I just completely recommend you try it out and become a food waste hero. And yeah. So yeah, try it out. And I have another good way of showing you not throw things before best before date. I've got some hoisin sauce and some mint sauce, and we found these in our cupboards, and we looked at the dates, and admittedly I was a bit surprised. So there was this one was November 2016, so it was only 2 months ago, whereas this one was April 2016. This is a tad old, but completely unopened. The pulley thing hasn't come out, so it's not been open to air or anything. So in my opinion, I was like, that's good. It still could be fine. Put it on Olio, and what do you know it? Like literally a couple hours later, I got a very nice man saying, yes, I'll pick them up tomorrow. So this guy will be picking these up like this evening, which is a proper job. See, if even though it goes past the date, it doesn't necessarily say it's bad. And if you think, oh my gosh, why would anyone have that? Like, that just proves that some people will use it. So don't just throw it away. See if anyone wants it, and if no one comes in and gets anything, then yeah, you can empty them and then recycle the containers, and it's fine. So I hope you enjoyed all of that, and you learnt some things about how not to throw things away. And I just wanted to show you some of the Olio stuff that you can have. So little flyers which tell you some like facts on it. So over a third of food is never eaten. Most food waste occurs in our home. It's bad for the world and our wallets. That should apply to everybody. Posters, it's exactly the same thing but bigger, and I keep putting them up everywhere because someone keeps taking them down. I'm trying to save the world, people. And then there's these ones, which these are my favourite. So I've been giving these out at the university, and I'm now in the process of trying to get some of my convenience stores to give me their food that has been that is going to be spoiled, or not spoiled, stuff that is going to go in the bin that is yet to be spoiled, or they think it's going to be spoiled. And it has some good statistics on here, such as homes in the UK throw away over 4.2 million tonnes of perfectly good food every year, worth £12.5 billion. Oh, blah, 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 blah. I'm not even going to get into that. And basically it says at the end, if you love food, I love food, hate waste, I hate waste, care about the environment, I very much care about the environment, and want to connect with the community, which I like as well, Olio is for you. So yeah, if it's not set up, I recommend that you go to their website, which I cannot find, which is not on their card. But if you literally type in Olio Food Revelation, then it will, or Revolution rather, it will come up, and I'll put a link down below. And yeah, sign up, get some things out, let everyone know about it, and then everyone can have free food. That's one thing that I've heard lots of people say about it is, oh, there's never any food on there. It's because there's not enough people using it yet. People throw away food. They don't realise what an effect it's having, both on the world and their money. But the more awareness we can make of it, the better. And it's so simple. So simple. The only time that I think it should be okay if there's no food on the Olio app is when there's actually no food going to waste. That should be the only time. But we know very, very well that is not what's going on at the moment. It's just that people aren't aware of what they're consuming and what they're throwing away. So ideally, through this awareness and people realising how much they're actually wasting, they'll start buying food which they'll actually eat up, and they won't just buy food for the sake of buying food or just in case or whatever, and start being responsible with their consumerism. So yes, so you should too. But yeah, rummage through your cupboards, see if there's anything you don't want. If you don't want it, put it on Olio, someone else will want it, and if they don't, then you can keep it for your friends, and your friends will like free food as well. Like, I always bring back food from places, and my friends love it, so enjoy and keep not wasting.